Hello everybody, welcome back to Third Gen Farms. Today is the 25th of July. We're continuing to rake hay today and we're baling, but that baling is going to be kind of iffy because there's no sun out. But Grandpa's out checking the fields right now, seeing how the hay looks. I'm going to work on the H a little bit. My Farmall H. Gotta put these safety glasses away too. I painted up a battery box for him. And I think it looks nice personally. Here, I should show you what I did with it. So these old Farmalls, they had battery boxes to put the battery in. And originally they were this big piece of, if I can keep my balance, big piece of heavy metal. Well, this is what I painted up here. I think it looks really nice. Got it all cleaned up. But this was another piece that was on top of it. So this was a tall fucker. I shouldn't say that. This was another piece that was on it, and it was tall. And there were some eyelet bolts in here, and I took those off. I'm keeping those off. But what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go disconnect the battery here, take it out, put that battery box in with some carriage bolts, those smooth top carriage bolts, and we're going to work with that. And then right now we've also got another project going, our dump wagon. We're working on that right now. We got it hoisted up in the air right now. We need to make some making some mounts here for these to sit on. We put this plate underneath it here. These are what the, okay, I can't move it, but these are what the old mounts look like. They came down, they made a U-bolt over the top with a lift on it. We're taking old PTO shaft that we had laying around because it's solid, sliding it on there. Then we got a piece of 1/2 inch thick metal going underneath here with a 3/4 inch piece of metal on top of it. Just trying to block it up in the air, but right here's where the battery box will go. We got the plate for it underneath here. That's just what the battery's staying on, but I am going to keep the strap here though. The strap is staying though, because I like that better than a cover going over top. It makes it more accessible, I guess. Easy, more user-friendly, but yeah, we're going to get to work on that here. So we'll see how fun that goes. The way this box is designed here is it has these little divots coming out on the bottom so it rests up for these bolts right here. But what you can do is you can line it up and you can slide it in and out. And I gotta figure out which side I want going to the front and which side I want going to the back. I kind of didn't cut this the straightest. Did the best I could. But I don't know. I kind of like having the seam towards the back, so I think that's how I'm gonna have it. There just might not be a straight edge going to the front like I want. But I gotta figure out what size hole these is. Where'd my 1/2 inch go? They're a 1/2 inch bolt. So I gotta go grab some 1/2 inch carriage bolts, nuts, maybe some washers too. so I got these. They're kind of carriage bolts, kind of not. They're different looking, but that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to put those in. I'll be right back. These are not 1/2 inches. They're 7/16. Alright, so I got some 7/16. They look, I think they're grade 8 bolts. They're just hex bolts, not carriage bolts. Couldn't find any 7/16 hex bolts. Oh man, I can shorten these way up. Alright, I have the right parts. I need to go grab some shorter hex bolts. Alright, got some smaller ones. They're only about 1.5 inches long. Yeah, that's a lot nicer. And look at this now. There's barely room for a washer. Like, there's barely enough width there. If I can get this. There we go. Working battery box. Get it out here. I need to take the strap out now. Oh God. And I can hook the strap to one side here. We need a smaller strap now. Let me figure out where I can get a smaller strap. Alright, so that battery box is just gonna have to stay how it is. Me and Grandpa ran out to rake. Grandpa's over there on the V rake right now, pulling that up. I'm on the 856 with the side rake. He has the 826. But I need to stop at the house and grab my ear plug so I don't go deaf, because this tractor is basically straight piped. But we're gonna get heading out and we're gonna see how everything goes, and hopefully we do get to bale today. Everything's going pretty good here. Side rake's doing pretty good. This hay, it's still a little wet, but honestly, I'd bale it. I'm gonna put you guys up here on the tractor hitch or something, or on the 3-pointer, maybe the light facing back down here towards the rake so you can watch it. And I think that would be that.